guys, today is Friday, February 7th. You're watching the first 2020 episode of DJonesOutdoors, and today is going to be something that I've never done before. This is going to be a archery product review. And the product that I'm going to review is something that I've been waiting a long time to get my hands on, and I finally got my hands on it. And it is the Bowmar Archery Nose Button. So this is something that the Bowmars have been working on for at least 2 years. It's also been endorsed by 12-time world champion Levi Morgan. And I cannot wait to throw this on my good old Hoyt RX3. Alright guys, one thing I love about Custom Archery Outdoors is that they have the Muzzy 200-inch club amongst the box on display. So you get to see giants like this, and this, and this, and this. Every time you come in here, you get to look at these beautiful whitetails shot all over the country. And man, does it not always get you jacked up. If you're like me and you love whitetails, this gets you really excited every time you come into a place like this. But we're here. Alright guys, Randy just got ahead and put my nose button on the string here. He's watching a video up at the desk now of Josh Bowmar's instructions on how to set it up. So I'm gonna give you guys a bit of a rundown on my 2019-2020 setup. I have a 2019 Hoyt Carbon RX3. I have the 70 to 80 pound limbs. I have a 29-inch draw. I have a Fuse Carbon Torch 10-inch stabilizer, HHA optimizer Tetra with a single pin sight on it. I have a Vapor Trail drop away arrow rest. And that's my Hoyt setup. I love it. I know everybody has all their own opinions. It's the best bow I've ever owned. It's the best bow I've ever shot. So I'm very happy. Alright guys, so I got the nose button all set up and installed on my RX3. Got my Canon Vixia here to get some of the shots. I believe the yellow line here that I ranged with my Bushnell says it's at 21 yards. So I'm shooting at a single spot, and I just got it all ready. Got an arrow knocked, and we're ready to rock. So here's to the first group with the Bowmar Archery Nose Button. I think that one was a good shot. I like how comfortable this nose button is. I know Josh and Sarah were in their video and they were talking about how you can basically melt the nose button to get it softer so you can have it comfortable so you can use it. And ooh, that one was way up. It's a bad shot there. But I like how comfortable I can get anchor in this. So I'm trying to get a little bit warmed up, but I think we're off to a great start. So as you can see, I got 2 X's here on my first group. First shot was good. Second shot I got a little bit lazy, but I ended up going ahead and still bringing it home for the third shot. So that's within minutes of me even having this thing tied on. My groups are already getting better despite a lazy second shot, which was completely my form 100%. So I can't even blame my equipment. I filled my equipment on that shot. So I'm gonna go retrieve those arrows, and we'll be up for group number 2. So it's time to send it down range. This is pretty easy to get anchored now, but my shot's being thrown a little bit off by using the GoPro on the bow so it has me teetering to the left. Throwing off my balance there. And definitely throwing off the balance with my bow. So I gotta try to find a different way to get this done. So I may have to just throw it onto the tripod there. That was another good group there, as you can see. Even with the GoPro attached, I still got 2 X's on that one.
GoPro just highlighted the other one.
Yeah. Just my release. So everything is all ready. It's all set to go. I got my nose button on. It's anchored correctly. I have it right at the top of my nose, which feels better me having it that way. So don't be afraid to adjust this up or down. However, you have to get it done so that way, most importantly, you're comfortable shooting. You're comfortable at your anchor point before you send anything downrange or at an animal. Alright guys, that's a wrap for me shooting the Bowmar Archery Nose Button, and I have to let you guys know what I think and how I feel after shooting a bunch of rounds using the Bowmar Archery Nose Button. And obviously I selected the larger nose button. It comes in 2 sizes, large and small, so obviously I selected large. And I want to say I think this is a great product. I liked how consistently I was able to watch my groups tighten up round after round after round, knowing and getting myself already into that training pattern of when I'm going through that process of my checklist with my draw cycle, then I'm making sure I'm anchored, then I'm making sure my nose is on my nose button, I'm making sure I'm looking through my peep, I'm making sure everything is lined up with my sight, and then bam, I'm letting my shot surprise me. And I loved how consistent and how tight my groups were. I wasn't able to get it on video because I want to honestly focus on the product and show you guys and give you guys the best review that I could possible. And I want to say it's a game changer, and it's definitely going to be a game changer for me. You can look at a bunch of the reviews